Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the LeJit podcast. We are your hosts. I am Real One.
I'm KNK.
And we are joined today by a special guest, our guy, Preston, for NBA Analytics, Life
Stephen A.
Analytics.
Jr.
If the energy ain't there today, it's because we've been here before. This is deja vu for us. And it's on me. I put it on me. I wasn't watching the production and somehow slipped past me. So we here. We got to get this done. And yeah. Now, we did like an NBA episode that's in the void now. Can't go back. Kev said some ridiculous things. You can't take that back either.
No proof.
We're the proof. I have a witness.
Oh my
I have
God.
a witness.
I have no evidence.
I got a witness.
I got 21 years of evidence.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I could ask y'all about y'all week, but I think pretty standard what we're all going through here. Work. It's all about always
Kicking, booty, making money, sleeping in bed.
that is true. Opportunities that I necessarily don't want. But I'll hear them out, I'll hear what you have. Quite the interesting week and a half, I guess.
Got shot this morning.
I guess we're gonna leave. I guess we're leading with that,
Yeah.
That's my
Got
guy.
popped 5 times. But he's in stable condition, though.
That's not fun. I'm not laughing at the fact that he got shot. I'm laughing at the fact that Kev.
His dreads got knocked off. But
Oh God.
he's in stable condition. So that's the good news.
God.
They're gonna come after you.
Nah, I fucks with Spot him,
His crew's gonna come for you.
Nah, I fucks with Spot him. We're all Florida people here, He had a hit. Was looking forward to what he was gonna do next. Doesn't seem like we'll get that anytime soon. Just the irony, I guess, of it all. Put out songs like that, you should never ever. You better wear a Kevlar vest or something. Get that body armor on. Your target. Make songs about knocking people's dreads off and stuff. Hit them in the spine. Now
I was gonna say, what is the song about? I never just thought about what is the song about.
it's essentially about what happened to him.
Got him. They spotted him and got him.
Okay.
Alright, I'm up there. But
See, they gonna come after you.
prayers up to spot him, got him,
Yeah, prayers up, Spot him. Spot got him.
Apparently it was him and his designated driver. Both got shot, and they both are in stable condition.
Can you imagine? You're like, you're the guy who's like, nah, I'm not gonna drink or smoke. You got shot anyway.
I'd be
Right.
I'd be pissed.
I can't win.
They never took this job.
Man.
Would you? That's a good question. Would you guys be a bodyguard for a famous person?
Depends on who.
Yeah.
Depends on who.
Who?
If I'm gonna be a bodyguard, honestly, it's gonna be for like a female artist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
For Ariana, for sure.
Can you imagine got to be a bodyguard for like Cardi or something like that? Like, not only is my ear suffering, but I gotta protect this nigga at all costs.
He pays my bills. That's
Nah.
tough.
Or the people who got the weird fans, like Uzi. Like, brother.
You gotta stop them. Like you gotta stop people from getting to him when you're out in public.
And Uzi's the
You
type of
gotta-
nigga that's want to be interactive. So it's like, oh, come on, man, you jeopardizing yourself. Let's get in the car.
Like, he getting shade snatched. She looking at you because you didn't do nothing.
I told you get in the car. Now look at you. That's 100,000 gone.
They come out of my paycheck.
We're on tour for a reason. You'll make that tonight.
I'm trying to think who somebody dangerous would be. Like a,
I don't know. Like, somebody who's just
I don't want to say nothing crazy. Like, because I know y'all wouldn't. Would y'all be a bodyguard for 6ix9ine?
Heck no. Heck no.
Absolutely not.
I'd probably hurt him.
Would you be? It was an inside man job.
Bah! Oops, sorry. Didn't know safety wasn't on.
Thought you were a fan. All right, would y'all be a bodyguard for Kanye?
Yeah.
I could do that. I could do that. He just can't say nothing
You hear
stupid.
all his little mindset trap, and he be just narrating to you and stuff. So you gotta sit through it.
He just can't say nothing stupid.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's kind of, don't say, come on, guy. I mean, that's part of the job at that point.
It's like he
He
said something stupid. I'm liable to, I don't know, do something to him. Everybody out the room. I need a moment with Kanye here.
gotta talk to him about some stuff.
No, but I don't know, man. Rappers keep happening to certain rappers. So I don't know what they do to like put themselves. Well, I do know what they do to put themselves in this position, but it's like, hey, damn. Once you've made it to a certain point, you kind of gotta like separate yourself that street life stuff just a little bit. You know what I mean?
Some niggas just can't get out of it.
Look at Dirk. No, Dirk separated himself from that.
Yeah.
And Dirk came from over there in the trenches. One of the worst places to be from.
You know what's probably one of the easiest jobs? If you be like a bodyguard for like a J. Cole or a Kendrick, because they don't go nowhere. So you just basically just sitting at home just chilling.
Yeah, you just hanging out with them at that point. You part of the friends. You just the entourage.
I don't
Right.
a bodyguard for like the crazy pop stars. Like I couldn't be no bodyguard for like Taylor Swift or none of them, because as crazy as like rap beefs, like you gotta worry about people like getting at them. These fans of Taylor Swift, Ariana. I said Ariana earlier, but just like these teenagers, dog. No, I couldn't do it. You got like 13, 14, 15-year-olds trying to get on stage. I had to kick a kid in the face. Like I couldn't do it.
Although that would kind of be like a bucket list thing of mine. I get the body slam. Get the body slam a 13-year-old.
That one felt good.
Anyone want next?
You just saw what I did to him. I don't know. It's kind of like if you was given the option, like you said you would choose Ariana, right?
I had to think about it. I could choose Ariana
because like you can be at home. J. Cole and Kendrick, they don't go out. You got a nigga like Drake who always doing something every other day in every other city. Then you got somebody like Kanye who gonna drive you crazy. So it's like you gotta choose your battle. Personally, you know, I'm choosing the one and only Mrs. Hottie Coach. You know,
Who?
I dropped the boat.
Who you
know who? The hot girl coach.
Meg the Stallion?
Stallion called Meg.
Well, if you like hanging around lame people all day, I guess.
That's not fun.
I get to play with dogs.
You gotta watch her hang with someone who's super lame.
How you know? He might get spotted. Got it.
Hey,
we're not making that a phrase here in 2021.
I don't know what happened to him.
I want somebody low tier. Like, give me like, I don't know. Give me like Scissor or something. No?
You know what? It's not too bad.
Not too many crazy fans. He's chill. I'm chilling. Don't gotta worry about the teenagers and all that. Crazy.
I can see that.
Oh.
That'd be a good one.
If I got like a Ariana Grande or something like that.
Or I would probably choose or Jay-Z.
No, absolutely not.
He's too high profile.
Only reason is because he don't really go nowhere like that. And you don't know where he at, and you know he pay him good.
Well, yeah. But with Jay-Z comes the kids, family.
Sit down. You go to your daddy, sit down.
That kid gonna feel super entitled. Like my dad says, you gotta give me piggyback rides. Like what?
Could you imagine?
Hey, we can play horsey.
Like that was not in the contract. I wrote the contract. It's like I'll be damned. He did write it. It's in crayon.
I could do that, man. I could do that. Watch some kids. Like, I could do that.
And you over here talking to the kid, Beyonce in the kitchen, like it's in the contract. It's like, all right, B, all right. Weren't you cooking something?
You don't ever get what you want. Like, yo, Rio, you want some ice cream? Yeah, I'll take vanilla. Nah, he'll take mint chocolate chip. Like, what? This kid's picking for me?
You go home every day with your back hurting.
Like, both
That's
kids want to
stupid.
piggyback at the same time? That's crazy.
Go, go, go. It's like, oh, I'm watching TV.
And Blue Ivy just looks like she asks for the most absurd things ever.
Right? That's funny. And that's one of the positions like you can't say nothing because that's part of your job. That's funny.
Really, I need low profile. I just want to chill. Don't gotta worry about no shooting. Gotta worry about, the occasional paparazzi, I guess. Yeah. All right, man. Well, hey, look. Speaking of celebrities here, Ric Flair, man. Ric Flair is back in the news again. This is like the 6th time this year, nigga. Damn. Ricky?
Rickster?
I like Ric Flair, but I don't know about this, man. They put out a documentary the other day, and apparently, like in the early 2000s, WWE took a flight from overseas back to the US, and the flight was just like disastrous. Like all these niggas was drunk. They've been drinking for hours. They were delayed for hours, so they've been drinking.
Yeah.
Niggas was pulling pranks on each other, harassing the flight attendants, and Ric Flair, in who he is, was just super extra. This nigga was
That nigga been old all his life.
this nigga went to flight attendant, with his robe on,
Okay.
nothing underneath, pressed up on her, pretty much, making her touch his junk. You know what I mean?
His nature boy. Ric Flair making you touch his nature boy. That's stupid.
And so, and yeah, so they like kept that. I mean, there were stories here and there about it, but nobody really went into depth. And the flight attendant lady finally came out and like told her story.
Also, she wasn't, like speaking out on it to like get him in trouble or nothing.
And now she was part of the documentary, so she was just saying, what happened. I'm guessing like, people probably heard about the incident. The WWE probably heard about the incident and probably was like keep this under wraps. Eventually, this stuff comes to light, though, and yeah, that's sexual harassment. That's sexual assault, actually, because he made her touch him. So, Ric Flair, man, it's like, bruh, these old niggas getting in trouble. What do you do with an old nigga like Ric Flair, though? Like, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
I guess he's like canceled, but it's like we already got like 60 years of Ric Flair. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm always just interested, like not interested in a sense, but just like I'm curious how many of these just like go untold. And I know it's, but just like how many people stay silent their whole lives, keep it on the wraps for a lot of celebrities. I mean, people in general, it happens every day, but just like how many celebrities do these type of things and it just goes untold for years until like they're 60, 70 years old. It's just like that's crazy to me. That's crazy, bro.
I'm not surprised, honestly.
Not surprised at all, but just
yeah. Cause when you hear Ric Flair, you're like, that makes sense. In a way, you know what I mean? And another wrestler got canceled because he was just like, he's like, oh, that's just Ric Flair. That's a normal thing. People didn't like that answer from him, so he's a casualty in that too. And in that same documentary, they were saying like, oh, these wrestlers back in the day, these wrestlers used to drug women and take advantage of them. So who knows who else is like involved in this stuff? This can spiral out of control quickly in coming weeks.
Who was the other one?
Tommy something.
Hey, I forgot his last name. I know it was Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah, that nigga was ugly. How you go for ECW? How you work on ECW and got the nerve to do stuff like that? You ain't even on the main stage. Well, whatever.
And then Brock Lesnar got in trouble too out of it because one of the
Really?
ladies, one of the ladies in who used to work for WWE said they were at backstage and Brock Lesnar came in, or Brock Lesnar called her backstage and he flashed her, and she kind of just like shrugged it off or whatever, but that finally came to light, and like now people at Brock Lesnar head, like who's really gonna get in Brock Lesnar's face? You know what I mean?
I would have never expected that of Brock Lesnar.
They said this man was, according to the documentary, this man was wilding in the early 2000s. Like,
I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised. I didn't expect that out of him because every time you would see him, he would always just be like this big old muscular dude that just walked around and minded his own business. And he has this persona around the WWE forever long of not being very social.
Yeah. That's the stories I used to always hear too. Like that nigga don't talk to nobody. He keeps to himself. Apparently, not true.
That's true. Yeah, that's tough. I didn't know that.
That is tough.
I know that's not your area, but yeah, they've been wilding. I would have expected that out of someone like The Rock rather than Brock Lesnar.
I feel like once The Rock got a piece of Hollywood, like he just knew, like, I can't be around this stuff no more.
Probably. And I watched those documentaries that you was telling me about with Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold and Booker T.
Yeah, there's some good stuff. There's some stuff like I never knew. Now, okay, so they had these verses. Did y'all see any of the Fat Joe Ja Rule verses?
I heard about it.
Heard it.
It wasn't.
Nah.
I just don't really know Fat Joe songs like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, what is he like? I mean, we know he's done stuff, but it's like when you think of a song, you don't think, well, yeah, Fat Joe got this hit. Like, no, you don't just think about Fat Joe when you think about music.
When I think Fat Joe, I think Lean Back, and that's about the gist of it. All the way up, I guess. I really don't know.
When Lean Back come on, does he lean back?
He tries.
Hey, you know what it just made me think about? They had this thing where they had the greatest moments in hip hop, and one of them was that music video where Rick Ross was like moonwalking in my J's, and he tried to moonwalk.
It's just a horrible attempt.
We like the effort.
He was feeling himself too.
He was.
That's when he was on his weight loss journey. He was like, I think I'm thin enough. Nope, not yet.
Not yet. I'm surprised they kept that in there.
Yeah, but Ja Rule, Fat Joe, like, not fair for Ja Rule should be competing against somebody who also, like, in that era had some hits, I guess.
Yeah, because wasn't his beef with 50?
Yeah, people wanted Ja Rule versus 50, but it's like,
you knew Ja Rule wasn't going for that. He's probably scared.
Neither one was going for that. So it was like, and 50 would have probably watched him.
Is it correct to say 50 probably is the most like beefing dude in hip hop history?
Oh yeah. No, he intentionally looks for smoke. This nigga's a firefighter in the rap game.
Like, you always see him fighting with somebody.
He never keeps his opinion to himself. He just will go on somebody's random post and say the most disrespectful thing. Like, why 50? Why?
I don't know if y'all watched Power, but this dude, while Power was going on, would legit post memes of some of the characters on there would disrespect them. Like, this dude that's crazy.
Like, but what do you tell 50 though? Like, it's his creation.
Right? Yeah, it's like you can't really tell him anything. It's like
he does it on. I'm telling you, he does it on purpose. Man looks for fights. Beef with Floyd Mayweather.
He thought he couldn't read. Yeah, that's funny.
Could you imagine if he'd never beef with Floyd? We would have never known that. That's the crazy part. Is that
he's the one that said, I thought it was already brought up, and he just reminded us.
No, we never knew. And then as soon as 50 said it, niggas was coming up to Floyd like, hey, can you read this paragraph for me? It's like, yo.
How disrespectful that is. Some random stuff.
And then Floyd, like, actually trying to attempt to read something. Like, nigga, just stay quiet. You don't have to prove yourself.
Right. Just be quiet about it.
This nigga was undefeated in life until that happened.
That's sad. Now that we know, you can legit just put anything in his contract.
Oh my god.
He won't have a clue.
I'll take all of your earnings. He just sign off on it. Okay.
Nah, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's so disrespectful, man.
But yeah, I think 50 one of them beefing dudes. I don't know if it's like just because that's what he like to do, or if he's just trying to stay relevant. I don't know what it is, but
both.
It's a little bit of both. He's just an a-hole, bro. Certified a-hole. I mean,
so that go back to the first question: would y'all be a security guard for 50 Cent?
Heck no.
Absolutely not.
That's public enemy number 1, bro. No, sir.
Not doing.
I think 50 is his own bodyguard. Actually,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I seen a video where he was like in some spot with Meek Mill and like he got into it with
Yeah.
one of Meek Mill's homies.
Yeah. And Meek was like, chill, don't be doing that. And he looked like an old dude when that happened. Like, 50 usually look like, old, but he ain't like old man. That video, he looked like an old man ready to fight. Like, if you don't sit yourself down, always starting something.
Meek tried to take the mic away from him.
Right.
Nah.
I got it.
Yeah. All right. So speaking of music, Lil Nas X dropped Montero. Nice.
Nice.
Quite a list of features he has here. Are you guys going to give it a listen at all?
You one of those. I see what you're doing.
What are you talking about?
I know exactly what you're doing.
We're all musical listeners here,
I'll let you go first, Preston.
I'll listen to it. I'll listen to it. I don't got no problem with Lil Nas X. I mean, his antics a little bit much, but at the same time, anything to garner some attention, draw attention to his album, make some more money. I mean, I'm not mad at the people who've done this type of stuff before. So, I mean, I'll give it a listen to it. Hopefully it's somewhat decent in my ear,
And okay, yeah. So it's like, yeah, the antics. The
Right.
antics are like too much, man. The music videos are too much sometimes.
Bro. Like, oh my God.
I guess I'm just not, I'm just not ready for that kind of stuff.
But okay, going on, I haven't seen any of them. I seen the controversy on Twitter, but I haven't watched any of them. I haven't seen clips, none of that.
I've seen clips. I haven't watched them fully, but I've seen clips, and it's just like, okay. Now, he does have a banger out with Jack Harlow right now. The song.
I will say that he does.
But sometimes, you listen to his lyrics, and he'll just say a line, and he has a preference.
Right.
So it's like, you hear the line, and you're like, that's pretty gay,
Like, all right. So, all right. I know I play this role, and I might get some backlash if people hear this. But if you're an artist, do you and he hits you up and says, meet me in the studio. I got a song for you. Do you go to the studio? Because what if you record your verse and then he just
wait? What's about to happen here?
you just recording your verse, the next thing you hear is, take a break, and then the producer walks out the room, and now it's just you and him.
I'm leaving after the producer.
Now you feel uncomfortable. Now you don't want to do the verse no more.
What situation is this that I would just, First of all, I'm showing up to the studio with my people as well.
Right.
I need more than just his ears to listen to the song. I need my people to listen to the song, make sure. And you trying to get everybody to leave out the room. What's about to happen?
I just wanted to let you listen to a snippet. What if he says that?
I'm good. Just send it to my email, man. Get this track. Let's get this track done. Got work to do.
But I just know that's so uncomfortable. You just in the studio, and then you just.
I guess you gotta put it out your head. From what I hear, he's actually a cool person, to be around.
I think, but I mean, from what I hear, people working experience with him, seem like pretty chill dude, man.
Yeah, they say he don't ever push that on you or throw that in your face. They say he's pretty just relaxed, but he does that on social media to get a rise out of people.
To garner attention, because he know who's gonna see it, and that's what's gonna bring more attention to his music. People gonna check it out, whether they love him or hate him. They gonna either leave oh wow, I love your music, or wow, I can't believe we're allowing music like this. Either way, he's getting engagements. Either way, he's getting money from those people. And so I mean, it's a smart tactic.
My thing, he just pushes the envelope so hard. Like y'all say y'all haven't seen his music videos, but that one that went viral for like a couple months with him on that pole, bro.
I mean, but like, think about
no. I don't think you've seen the video though. Like, if you seen the video, you're gonna be like, this dude is doing a little too much.
So let me do it this way. So roles reversed. It's a heterosexual, or like it's a woman doing it. Is there this much controversy?
Yeah, because female. Well, not from people, but from my opinion, yes, because there's been females who have done that before, and it's like, all right, you're doing a little bit too much.
Now, but is it getting the same reaction out of Lil Nas X, that Lil Nas X do? It's just getting attention because it's a guy doing it. He's gay.
Yeah.
It's just, oh wow, we're such a like. How can we let this happen? We can't let our children see it. But it's just like people been doing this type of music videos for like a long time. It's just this time.
The thing about his videos though is like, yeah, the kids will see it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's the thing. Like, but also I say that about like Cardi's videos and Megan Thee Stallion's videos too. Like, kids got to see this.
Yeah.
Like Cardi, they put out WAP, and I mean it was a little bit of controversy around that too when they went on and performed it live and whatever. I mean, I personally just don't see like the big uproar. I understand like a lot of people, I'll just say like people in America, like especially from the conservative side, but not even from them, just from everybody in general, they're not as comfortable. I know we're moving in a way that's progressive, like, but people are still all the way comfortable. But my response to that is just like, this stuff has been going on for years already. I mean, I don't see how this thing different.
And I think it's more of a hip hop thing too, right? It's like a hip hop thing. Like, it's so taboo in hip hop that hip hop just ain't used to it yet, you know? Because you have Frank Ocean. When Frank Ocean came out, it was like, oh, okay, but it's Frank Ocean. Like that, you know, they can still sing,
right? Yeah, right.
You had people like Elton John who been gay, and we didn't care about that neither. There's been other gay artists. It's just they've been in different genres. So it's like once it hit hip hop and rap, then it's like, okay. So we perceive hip hop and rap, we associate that with toughness and like streets.
Right. But I think it's a difference though. You got the people who have a problem with him being gay. You got the other side of the people who are just problem with the other part. Like that was my problem. The other part. I know the problem with him being gay. That's fine. It's the dude was on a pole.
Yeah.
Slid thousands and thousands of feet down to a split and gave the devil a lap dance. Who thinks of that?
Yeah,
like that's outrageous to me. That's all I'm saying.
I get it, and it's like because I did see that video. I did it, and it wasn't something that like, oh yeah, I gotta go watch that video again.
Yeah,
but again, at the same time, it's just like he's doing that specifically to get a rise out of people. He knows the reaction that it's gonna get is gonna garner him more attention. It's the same thing he's doing with he had for his album. He was getting like maternity shoots, like like whatnot. That caused the outrage from a different section of like people. It's just like he's doing this because he's rolling out all this music. He knows people are going to tune in. Once it's just the nature of how the internet, Twitter, whatever you want to call it works. You see this all everywhere. You see this when people promoting music, when they're promoting videos on YouTube, whatever it is. They're going to do something that's going to garner the most attention.
I think it is the flamboyancy. You know what I mean? Because isn't what's his name? I don't really listen to his music like that, but I do. He is a good artist. Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah.
Tyler, the Creator is gay as well, but he's just not as flamboyant as Lil Nas X.
He makes
Right.
Yeah,
He does. I
Tell him.
haven't. I only listened to like one song.
I heard good things, especially his last album. People say his last album is still album of the year. So
It's tough. Tyler is really.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, for sure.
No, wait. So you heard the album? You heard the album? So you mean to tell me you heard that album? You listened to Tyler the Creator,
Yeah.
but not Kanye or Lil Wayne. I'm on your head now.
I just started with Kanye today. Like I woke up at like 5 something, went to the gym. I was like, you know what? Let me put on Kanye's first album, the College Dropout. Tough. I'm halfway through. It's tough. The song with him, Jay-Z, and Ivy, that might be my favorite joint so far. I ain't gonna lie. It's tough. But don't get on me yet. Don't.
I'm gonna give you time.
Let him go through the discography.
All right.
And you don't necessarily have to go through the whole thing. I would.
Yes, he does. You
want him to
every
listen?
single one. Yes.
Okay. Well, I
That's
guess
that's how you feel it.
I guess you have to listen to Yeezus and all that.
Oh well. That's if you want to.
I'm going through everything, just like with every single thing. Don't worry.
Like we told you, I think the last what's it called? Twisted Dark Fantasies.
Yeah.
That's probably gonna be like you're gonna be like, okay, that's his last great album. Other than that, you finally gonna find like a couple songs on each one. But other than that, from there forward.
No. Wait, don't set my expectations just like this. Just let me go through it. Don't put you on. Let me figure it out for myself. I might love to look it out. You don't know.
Yeah. There's people who like Yeezus. It can't freeze.
I think so.
See if we get him back.
Anyways, where were we? I was on your head about Kanye. Yeah, I was on your dome piece.
In his defense, you were just like that too.
I was not.
You hadn't heard Kanye yet.
You're right. I said I did, but I never said I wouldn't or I was going to, and I did it. I never said that. I just said, okay, let me do it.
He didn't say he wouldn't.
I've been trying to get this dude on Kanye since the first week I listened to all of Kanye's music. I like, yo, Kanye tough. Go listen to it. This nigga never did.
I told you I'm in the middle of listening to other artists right now.
You did not. You did not say that.
I did. Because that's when I was listening to Cole still.
Yeah, man. You know.
You listened to all the Cole stuff. See what I'm talking about?
What?
Okay.
If I had to choose between the two, yeah, I would tell you to pick Cole.
Really?
What do you mean, really?
Heck no.
Wait, let's not disrespect Cole now.
What do you mean, really?
I'm not. But if you ask me, who do I want to listen to all the music they've made, Kanye or Cole, I'm taking Kanye's music over Cole music.
Well, you know, I'm a J. Cole fan, so I'm taking Cole.
That's fine.
I like Kanye. I like old Kanye. I really like old Kanye. But
I don't think you do.
But I like all of Cole. Like, Cole has not disappointed me. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, the fan club.
That's like you and Kanye or Drake, huh?
You know,
Oh,
I had to debate that for a while, but I ended up picking Drake. I did.
You know?
I'm surprised.
Yeah, old Kanye was a monster. This is not something we all know. But when you like an artist, you like an artist.
Speaking of monster, remember that song Monster, where him, Jay-Z, Nicki Minaj, and Rick Ross?
Yeah.
Nicki had the best verse on there.
She did. Without question.
I was expecting you to disagree.
Why? Why would I disagree? You think I'm some like Nicki hater, bruh?
I think he might be.
That's the Nicki that we're all missing.
I mean, we still get that.
No, we don't.
We get it when all three of the, three goats.
That's
collab.
the only time she shows her face.
She gets washed. Have we ever had three of them on the same song and Nicki had the best verse?
No, that would never happen. Sorry, it just won't.
Nicki hate.
I don't care what the barbs say. They can come after me all they want to. But she was just never, ever,
Her fans different too.
They're vicious. But yeah, she had the best verse on Monster. I like everybody's verse on Monster. Rick Ross wasn't really much of a verse.
Right, he was like a cameo. Like just said a couple words. Like, all right, man, go sit down somewhere. But yeah, I don't know. Like I've been doing, like I told you, I've been doing the thing where I listen to all the artists' music and stuff. So like, Kanye and Wayne are probably the top two. I would probably tell you, yeah. Jay-Z was cool, but it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be.
I just think there's a disconnect with us and Jay-Z. Like Southern guys and Jay-Z, I think there's a disconnect, bro. I don't know not one Southern person that's just like, yeah, Hove was, this and that. We know him to be one of the greats, but he's just not our cup of tea. For some reason, I don't know. It's just, I think when you rap about where you're from a lot, and like us Southern niggas can't relate. I mean,
yeah, I can see that. I don't. Yeah, I agree. People don't really be on Jay-Z like that, but you always recognize him as one of the greats, which is crazy.
Yeah. That great list is change. It might be changing. It
ain't gonna change that much.
I don't know now. I feel like how long can we keep Pac and Big up there?
You get killed for saying words like that.
I know. I know, okay? But like, real, like how long? Because like they only have so much body of work.
I mean, to be fair, Pac has the average amount of work that you can really base his, placement. Big only has 2 albums out.
Yeah. It's just like now we got these artists are just putting out classics after classics.
Before we continue this topic, I got a quick question. I was told that the album that Big released before he died and the album Pac released before he died would not be considered classics or gold, platinum, whatever it is, if they didn't die. So he says Ready to Die would not be a classic or whatever certification it is if Biggie never died.
Well, Ready to Die was cool. It is a classic. It ain't his best album.
I mean, he only has 2 for y'all.
I'm saying like between the two, it's not his best.
But you wouldn't consider? Would you say it would have been a classic had he still been alive?
I'm sure, yeah. It'd been a nice little sophomore album. Big. Everybody, the sophomore album is the album everybody kind of get the break on. And then your third album is like, all right, now your third album got to be better than your sophomore album. I mean,
yeah.
Because when Wayne dropped the Carter, it was like, okay, the Carter is fire. Wayne dropped the Carter 2, and it was like, okay, debatable on which one is better. And then when he dropped Carter 3, people was like, Carter 3 better be better than Carter 2.
Even what I told you, I think Carter 2 was better than 3. I think that's what I told you.
I don't agree at all.
I was like, you know,
That's all. Carter 3 was like super duper peak Wayne. He could do
no,
no
it
wrong.
was not.
It was.
No, it was not.
That's when Wayne was on all those damn features. He could do no wrong, bro.
Peak Wayne was Carter 4 and 5.
5?
I mean, not 4. No. Oh, my bad. I be getting mixed up. Yeah, you're right. Carter 3 and 4 was peak Wayne. I be getting mixed up. Yeah, that Carter 5 was atrocious.
We shall not speak of this 5 you speak of.
Yeah, I need to burn that.
And nigga, his next album should just be called Carter 5.
Just erase the other one.
Yeah, like what
I
about
wonder
the
how
other
long how long is he really gonna carry that out though?
Carter series?
Yeah.
That's kind of his thing, I think.
Yeah, but all series have to come to an end though.
It's like Carter, Dedication, and what's the other one?
The Drought.
Drought, yeah.
I don't know if this is a hot topic, but you could say that those mixtapes have the best verses from Wayne rather than the albums.
Now, this is what I will say. When you go back and when you listen to Wayne's discography, No Ceilings is by far his best rapping ever.
The first one?
Yeah. That's just Wayne murdering beat after beat.
Because you like that Run This Town song. That's
I like all of them, to be honest with you. No Ceilings was in that No Ceilings era, he killed every rapper's beats. Then he put out a song about Kobe Bryant.
You know what?
Top tier in itself.
People say that, but I just wasn't feeling that song.
You wasn't feeling the Kobe song?
I wasn't feeling it. Kobe. Exactly. I wasn't feeling that. I love Wayne, but I wasn't feeling that. That wasn't like, what is that, Cole? What is that, Wayne?
That's the greatest tribute to an NBA player.
No.
Hey, that was my introduction to Wayne. I got that song memorized. If it come on, I can spit the version for that, bro.
I mean,
the beginning where you hear the analyst and Stephen A talking. He's the greatest.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. The song is cool, but it ain't like, oh yeah, that's fine. Nah, it ain't like that.
No other NBA player will get a song like that.
Game today.
Are we counting Forever?
Forever? No, we're not counting for. We're not counting Forever.
What?
Nope. Forever was just those niggas was trying to like prove against themselves. That had nothing to do with Bron. It was on Bron's soundtrack for his.
That's something to do with Bron.
Man, that was essentially those four trying to prove who's the better of the four. So, and to this day, I really don't know about Forever and the order of verses. Forever.
I get tired when people be saying, "Well, they saved the best verse for last." That's not true.
Eminem, they kind of spazzed up.
But I'm talking about for any song, because when you think of that logic, you automatically say, "Oh yeah, Eminem killed all the rest of them." That's not true. That's not true.
That's not true because what was that? Effing Problems by ASAP. Drake had the best verse. He went second.
Yeah. This nigga's nasty, bro. Bro,
I would bring up
that
Drake.
nigga's disgusting. Oh my goodness. Yo, that's like I know y'all both saw the tweet. Like when Trey Young was saying how long we gonna have Hove over Drake, bro. I've been on that train the whole time. I personally have Drake over Jay-Z. I already did. Drake's in my top 5 already.
Me personally, yeah, I prefer Drake over Hove. I just know Hove has that legendary status that he cemented. I feel like we should take Pac, Big, Hove, take them off of like the list. They cemented themselves, right? They shouldn't even be associated. There really should be a new list in hip hop.
But you can say that about anything though. Like I mean,
there really should be a new list.
in that order, then I mean Wayne would have to come off. Wayne has nothing to prove.
He doesn't, but he keeps trying. You know. Look, I would have honestly been okay if Wayne had just left us with Carter 4. And that
No,
was it.
you would not. No, you would not.
I'm serious.
No, you would not.
I'm serious. If he just left us with Carter 4 and then popped up here and there on features, like what Hove does, that would have been okay.
That's not what we want. We want, see, because even people that like Jay-Z, we want to hear you, nigga.
Yeah, he pops up here and there, and then he gave us 444 to tell us his opinion on everything going on.
That was what, 17, 18?
That was 18? That was after all the stuff that went down.
I mean, that's 3 years ago, going on 4 years. Like, dude, say something.
But then when you ask an artist for something, you end up with Carter 5.
No. Because I think this is where artists be getting, go down. That's why I keep telling people, when artists try to collab with newer people and sound modern and change their sound up, that messes them up. Wayne knew ain't nothing on Carter 5 sound like him except Mona Lisa. Nothing on there sounded like Lil Wayne.
Yeah, but it's like if Wayne was getting to that point where like the younger generation was just like, they didn't want to hear him really. It was dude, let's be honest, it was Thug's playground. Once Thug came out, it was his playground to play in. You know what I mean?
Before we do, you know what we keep forgetting? Funeral. You remember that album he released? It was better than Carter 5.
It was. That's sad. That's really sad, bro. That hurts my heart.
But he has time to redeem himself. We had No Ceilings 3, and he has 3 albums on the way. No Ceilings 3 wasn't that bad, honestly.
It wasn't.
You go back and listen to it, it wasn't that bad.
No, it was. Oh my God. It had DJ Khaled all over it. Oh, brother.
I mean, either way, you're going to get DJ Khaled or Swiss Beats.
No, because the first No Ceilings was just Wayne.
Right. But I'm talking about it was a dedication?
Dedication is where you get Swiss Beats.
Oh my God. I don't think y'all understand. Wayne had the game on lock. Like, all right, bro. We heard this before.
I don't think you understand. I want to hear music. Between him and Khaled, it's like, shut up.
Like, what do y'all do? Just talk. They're the Kirk Franklins of the hip hop.
I was going.
Exactly what it is.
Oh man,
I don't know. Wayne got time to redeem himself, but no, I think. I mean that Big and Pac being like top 3 on everybody's list. I agree. That some point we got to change that. Cause they were great, but they ain't finna be top 3.
I think we just gotta move on. Big, Pac, and Jay, you can't put them on your list no more. I think we gotta start fresh there. Now it's like, that's these younger guys. Let's see what these younger guys, Drake, Kendrick, Cole, Big Sean, like who's really at the top?
I mean, come on now, we're not putting Sean in there. I mean, I love Sean, but Sean's not on those other 3 guys.
I'm gonna be honest, man.
I love Sean, but Sean's not on those 3 levels. I'm talking about overall.
Lyrically, though, none of them would touch Sean. Lyrically.
I don't believe that.
Lyrically, Sean was made for like battle rap. You know what I mean?
Sean was probably the second best lyrical rapper out of all 4 of them.
Who's the first?
I would take Cole over Big Sean lyrically. Lyrically,
have you listened to Sean's whole discography though?
He's next on my list.
I would say listen to Sean's discography. It's not the greatest discography. Sean has a problem with putting together hits.
I mean, that's fine.
Oh, what I will say though is listen to Detroit, the first Detroit. Listen to that. That would give you your indication of how good he could have been.
What's the mixtape he released?
That was Detroit.
Was it Detroit?
I know he put out Detroit too, and I wasn't really feeling that.
Thought you were
B.I.G. Sean?
Right.
I fuss with Sean, but you know, he can't put together hits like that.
So you telling me right now you're recording, right?
Mm-hmm.
As we're recording this, if all four of them hopped on one track together, Sean will have the best verse out of all four.
No, probably not.
That's what you just said, basically.
I said he's the most lyrical of all four of them. Doesn't mean he'll put together a nice verse that people would want to hear. A nice verse consists of you being lyrical and saying shit people want to hear. You know what I mean? People got to relate to it. You know, why do you think Drake puts out such great verses? Because Drake keeps up with the times. It's always something topical. You know what I mean? Same thing with Cole, Kendrick.
Give this man it. All right, so y'all have Kendrick and Cole in y'all top 10. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
First so far, yeah.
But is Drake higher on the list than both of them for y'all?
As an artist, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like as an artist, like purely as an artist, yeah, for sure.
Is Drake top 5?
All time?
Yes.
I can't have an opinion on this.
I don't know. That's tough. Because, like, I'm not a huge fan. Like I told you, I'm not a huge fan of M. But people would put M up there.
I would. All right. Time out. I'm sorry. Every Eminem verse I listen to, no offense, I can't get with it. I can't get with it. I can't. He put out some hot garbage last year that went around on Twitter. I'm like, this can't be the dude that people be gassing up. It can't be. And my brother, every time it'll be Wayne and the other dude is Eminem. I had to put my headphones on because I just can't be listening to Eminem sound the same on every freaking song. I can't do it. It sounds the same to me.
He kind of does. Like, I don't listen to Eminem. Yeah.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I got to go through his discography or whatever.
You really don't.
I wouldn't recommend.
you really. The thing with M is like, for like the hip hop, for the black hip hop fan, like when M is on a track with certain other artists,
yeah,
he'll shine with certain verses.
Yes.
Like, when he was on Renegade with Jay-Z, like the Renegade verse was a tough verse. He was on All She Wrote with T.I. That was tough. He was on No Love with Lil Wayne. That was tough.
Oh, that song.
You remember No Love? Wayne had a tough verse on there too.
Whose song was it?
It was M's song.
Oh, it was M's song. Okay, that's right.
They did that together, and then they did Drop the World together.
I heard his M verse on Big Sean. What was it? Is it on Detroit?
That was on the
one with Bounce Back on it.
Yeah.
This see, like, I feel like Sean is a great artist, but he's just a punk sometimes.
You know what Sean is a victim of though? Sean is a victim of putting his verse out, sending it to another artist, and then they hearing him and will just obliterate him on his own song.
Exactly. This nigga had Eminem on. No, hold on. Big Sean's verse was like a minute, maybe, including the chorus, right?
Yeah.
M hops on for another 2.5 minutes, murdering his junk. And then Big Sean had the nerve to come back at the end of the track and say the chorus again. No, just end it off with M.
What do you want him to do?
2.5 minutes of Eminem.
To be honest, if M sent me back the song and I heard M verse, I'm gonna be like, I'm not writing another one. You might as well just put this out. Man.
But this dude, M wrote 2 verses on your song that you wrote 1 verse to.
Yeah, but I don't know. M
that hurts.
This ain't the first time this has happened to Sean.
Trust we know. Trust we know.
But it's like an artist sending you back the song, you hear them go completely off. You're gonna be like, I wasn't even thinking about. I didn't know this was a competition.
Big Sean is the T-Mac of hip hop.
Oh my god. Man, just a loser, dog. Ain't no.
This is the loser of hip hop.
Oh man, nah.
Well respected, but can't win.
Cut Sean some slack, man. Oh. He wins with females. He's a winner in that category.
He stole my girl.
I'll give you that.
He wins with the females, you know. I think Sean got his own lane. He does have his own sound. So he got his own little lane.
He's from Detroit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
But back to your question about Drake. I don't know. Like, me personally, I would have like Drake up there, but like the hip hop historians wouldn't let me put Drake up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because it's hard to figure out a list. Because with me, I automatically have my 4 and my 5, but I don't know who my 5th one would be. I automatically have Wayne, Drake, Pac and Big, but I don't know who my 5th person would be. And I don't know what order 2 through 5 would be. Wayne is number 1 to me.
How do you gauge somebody like? How do you gauge somebody like a 3 Stacks? Like, how do you gauge him?
He's top 10, but that's where it's because like I have Kanye in my top 10 also, and so do I have Kendrick and Cole in my top 10. But would I put 3 Stacks over them, or would I put Kanye over? Like it's hard to.
It's hard to put 3 Stacks. It's hard to put 3 Stacks over them in terms of career, but we do know that 3 Stacks is a better rapper than all of them. You know what I mean, that we do know. But it's just 3 Stacks had it. He had a chance. He put out a solo album. It wasn't it.
Yeah, it wasn't it. They said they saw that man on the side of the street playing the violin. I'm not dead serious. I'm dead serious. And they took a picture with him. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
It's just to the side of it.
I'm serious. That man was playing the violin.
Oh my god! Now, every time you hear 3 Stacks on a feature, though, he's by far killing everybody.
That's true.
So it's like,
I don't know.
What about people who don't like get their recognition? You know what I mean? Some of the like undergrounders.
Like who?
Like what's your guy's name? Hopspin?
Oh, Hobson?
Yeah. Or like
Cole.
What's the other guy's name?
Well, I would say check him out, but if you don't like Eminem, you might not like him. But he more saucier with it because he black, of course. But he more saucier with it than
That's
M is.
Gotta be racist.
God, it's gotta be racist.
Yeah.
Cool.
As far as music goes, I try to stay away from like lists. I hate the music lists. Like that's the most toughest list to put together.
But it's like, how do you, you know what I'm saying, do it? Like, does somebody in your top 10 have to be able to freestyle?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
you know what I mean?
Like,
How do you gauge it really?
can they write? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like Wayne and, you know, Jay-Z and, you know, some of these other rappers, they don't write.
Look at a guy like Nelly, right? When Nelly was hot, Nelly was like going triple platinum back to back, this and that. It's like he ain't really
Time's up.
he ain't really one of the best rappers, is he? You know what I mean?
Like my thing with like music lists, like everything is purely subjective. It's not like sports where you can like that's subjective to a point or to an extent itself, but you can back that up with like film and stats, all of that. Music is just like what you like.
Yeah.
Like who am I to tell like one of these young bucks that's coming off on NBA YoungBoy, just like, oh yeah, nah, he's the hottest dude. Like I can disagree all I want. I mean, I do, but it's just like, what am I supposed to say to that? Like, oh yeah, he's the greatest of all time, because that's what they know. That's what they like,
bro. Oh, bro, he was there. I had a headache, and like this world is getting to a bad place. Yeah. We were on the court with some young dudes. First of all, that's a whole story in itself. You remember that day? That's a whole story. But that's yeah. But before that, you know, all that happened, these dudes said NBA YoungBoy is better than Tupac. And
like,
Rod,
what?
Exactly. Exactly. They love NBA YoungBoy and they love Rod Wave. I don't understand it, but they just love them so much.
Yeah, I look. The Rod Wave thing, I don't understand either. I mean, isn't it just like Ruben stuttered, but like street niggas? Ain't he the street Ruben stuttered?
Like he's a somewhat street dude who raps about being sad and in relationships, and also sings about it too. I don't get it.
My thing is with Rod Wave, I had this complaint. Every song sounds the same. I'm not even joking. His whatever last album he put out, I don't even know the name of it. Going back to back to back, straight down the track list. Every song sounds the same. It just sounds like
his beat or his cadence.
All of it. It just sounds like a continuous song.
I don't really listen, but like when he sings about relationships, is it like just one particular relationship or is there multiple relationships?
It's like your typical wannabe Drake in a sense.
Because believability is part of it too, right? Like
the crazy thing about this dude has a whole girl with kids happily. Why are you singing? Why are you crying on a track and you got a family at home? You happy?
He doesn't want to be there.
I don't get it.
Then he looks at his family every day and starts to cry, tear up.
It wasn't supposed to be you. So like, okay. All right, Rodney, which one is it?
Roderick Waverton. No, I don't get these kids. NBA YoungBoy, bro. I mean,
yeah, I don't get it.
Here's a bad opinion that I'd get crucified for.
Oh, God.
NBA's YoungBoy's take on Dirty Diana
wasn't
bad. Wasn't bad.
Oh,
it
I thought you were gonna say it's better than the original.
No. That's absurd. That's blasphemous. But it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. It ain't something I listen to, but it wasn't bad.
I did save it on a playlist. I did. You know, it is on a playlist, but not bad.
Did you just say something crazy?
I put it on the playlist. It's not.
That's tough.
put Dirty Iana. Is it Iana? Iana?
Come on now.
Playlist.
No, like you don't know. You listen to it every day.
Oh, man.
There's no shame.
I'm just not one of those people who like that. You know?
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I and when I asked them why, he says because Pac is dead. What does that have to do with anything?
Nigga, so is Michael Jackson, man. He's the greatest pop artist.
Exactly.
But like that, it's like because remember we got old head over there, and he was talking about like dude with dreads. He was talking about
Big.
Yeah, and it's just like it's just.
But that's relatable because we're the generations behind him, but we understand. Yeah, he's Big is up there.
But you gotta understand at the same time, this is what people are growing up with. Like just like again, connect to sports. You got people old heads who gonna love MJ. They gonna love MJ, right? As they do, they gonna swear by him. As Pac and Biggie and Jay-Z and all them boys. And you got these younger people, they gonna swear by Braun or whoever it is, whoever's gonna be next. That's just the way it is. And then even you got like even older generation, like before Mike or before Bigger, I don't know who was popping then, but just like who will swear by Russell.
Eddie Kane.
Yeah, it's just like that's what they. But you.
Yeah.
Grow up with.
Went to the grocery store and I got myself
a soda. A Motorola. It's like, all right, man, shut up.
This Dr. Seuss ass nigga off the radio.
Right? I don't know. Like it's just like we're generations behind them people, but we can still respect the fact Big and Pac made great music, and we give them their flowers and stuff. Whoop-de-whoop. But the younger generation behind us don't even give respect to like Lil Wayne or Pac or Jay-Z and none of them. They just say, "Oh, they garbage."
Now, do you think that's partly our fault?
How?
Because when I was growing up, my mom and my brothers and sisters and them played songs from that era. You know what I mean? They put me on to that music. I don't think.
So you think they don't hear it enough?
Yeah, I don't think like, you a kid growing up, you'll wake up in the morning, hear those songs being played. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think these kids go through that. Everybody's so busy working and stuff like that. These kids don't even see their parents as it is. They're at school. Parents are working.
That's true. I get that.
Like with,
I get that.
Like growing up with like 90s R&B or something. Like
like you grow up listening to that. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they will never know that sound, that 90s R&B sound. Kids today will never know what that.
Come on.
Yeah. And it's sad. It is sad.
Yeah.
The only way they probably will listen to it is if somebody new samples it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Or they raised by their grandmother.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so sad. See, now I'm finna be the dude in my neighborhood blasting 90s music. Kids, come on along. Listen to the great music. You know what I'm saying? I'll put them on.
That old head.
Like, shut up, old man. Never broke again. That's all we care about.
You know that meme with the dude, the little son, like the little boy who come back with like a disc to his grandpa, be like, "What's this?" And he start crying. He be like, "Sit down, son." That's gonna be me. I'll tell you a story.
Yeah, that's just where we head as far as music goes. It's not looking good. I'll tell you that much. Once guys like Drake and Kendrick and them call it quits, like then what?
Gosh.
But I don't agree with that.
What?
Just like every generation gonna have people on the come up that's gonna be like, oh yeah, nah, they tough. Like even this new generation, I mean, I got people that I listen to. I'm like, oh yeah, I can get behind their music. Like I just got put on like Lil Durk. I like his music. Freaking.
What's wrong with Durk?
No, I love Durk, but I'm on his head. He goes to Lil Durk before he goes to Kanye. I'm on your head.
Oh, wait. I like some of his music. I haven't listened to an album. I don't even know if he dropped an album, but I haven't listened. But the songs that I've heard, I'm like, yeah, no, I can get behind this. Same thing with like Roddy Ricch. I'm like, yeah, I can get behind some of this music. So I don't think like once these dudes go off the scene, it's gonna be like, well, then what?
Yeah.
Just like the next generation gonna take over, and you gonna have your artists that's just like, like NBA young boy, and you got all your artists that's like, yeah, nah, I can get behind them.
Every time I see that, like the XXL, the freshman XXL, I just get more and more.
But you had some people who didn't even go into XXL. Like Cole never went on XXL. Drake never went on XXL.
Cole was left off of XXL, and nobody knows why.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So disrespectful.
That's probably the most disrespectful XXL out there.
And oh my! Then you see now I'm reminiscing. See now you got people who gonna forget about the lost souls of great music. Like you remember when we was in school, even Fetty Wap, you know, and Rich Homie Quan. Ain't nobody gonna remember them niggas.
That's sad, right?
But us.
Bro, I was playing Rich Homie at a red light, and the car next to me looking at me crazy. Like, what the hell is he listening to? I was just like, oh, God, Lee. I like this, like, they turn green.
It's throwback.
Nah, 8th grade, listening to some freaking Fetty Wap in the locker room.
Bro.
I ain't gonna hold you.
They not gonna understand that, and that's sad. See, now I'm finna go on a whole tear. They not gonna remember Vine. Oh my, bro, it's tough.
I saw a girl doing one of those TikTok dances, the swag and surf.
Swag and surf.
You know, I swag, I surf, I swag.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, no, what are you doing? No, we can't have this.
Give it back.
And I hate those TikTok trends that use old songs. Like their dances and stuff like that.
I don't know. I like some of the dance.
The one where the girls are like going in the circle, like, you know, I think they're using an old I want to say Earth, Wind and Fire, but I could be wrong.
Was that a new one?
No, it's like they like. Oh man.
Oh.
Like they turn it into a
it's
circle.
The Let's Groove and Fight.
Yeah.
It's Earth, Wind and Fire. Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yeah, that one. I find that to be so disrespectful.
You said nothing about twirling. So how are you doing that? Who comes up with these dances?
I don't know,
man. I have not a clue.
But TikTok has really grown on me.
Oh, there we go. You know, this dude put me on the TikTok off of straight cheeks.
You guys put me on the TikTok. Kevin Keith did put me on a TikTok.
That is not true. You've been on TikTok.
No. I was like, I'm never downloading that. And you was like, I don't know, man. It's some baddies on here. I was like, baddies, you say? Do tell about these baddies.
I remember we on that for a minute. But like was like TikTok is better than Vine.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
I gotta be honest. It is, bro.
No. Wait.
I've never seen so much booty that I've wanted to see.
Well, I give you that because Vine was a whole lot of it was a whole bunch of skits, but that was funny back in the day. That ain't as funny no more. Like none of them niggas is funny now.
Nah,
I cringe when I see them niggas now.
Wait, which one?
Like King Batch and D Storm and
No, not them. I'm talking. Nar still funny. Caleb City still funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't talking about them. I don't consider them. Well, yeah, I guess they are funny.
Those are.
But I really won't consider them.
Those are the Vine greats, you know.
I be going on their YouTube for them. Speaking of funny, before we move on, speaking of funny, them niggas RDC are getting funnier and funnier by the video.
That
new
video,
bot video.
That shit was hilarious.
They say, rate my tits. Shut up.
Where they at?
This funeral is
Dude.
so sad. You're not gonna do
Like,
this.
yo, that's so gold. Like, who? Like, nobody's ever thought about doing that.
I don't know
That's so
how
goated.
neither. I don't know how nobody's ever thought of it. These niggas need their own show. They definitely
funny.
need their own show.
They really different, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. They really different.
Rate my tits.
They're-
Shut up.
They're on fire right now, bro. You can't have nothing happen around these niggas, bro. They on fire for real. Hilarious. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm a TikTok. I ain't gonna say I'm an addict,
You are.
but when I use TikTok only when I have downtime and I'm at work. So like,
You want to tell the people what you be sending?
I'd rather not.
Let's do some minutes.
No, listen, so you know what I send, Kev.
Just do some minutes. That's what he is.
I just want to know, like, who let these niggas hold phones? Why do they have phones now? This is dangerous. There's so many of them too.
Man, you know, just living life.
I don't know, man.
I had to put it down for a minute, like for a good 2 weeks, because I was on the road. Like I just kept scrolling, and all I just kept seeing was feet. And then there's this one video I came across, thick as heck. Scroll, pull back, it's a dude. I closed the app. I went to sleep.
Yeah. That's
like,
a break.
I'm like, yeah, man. Let me get some set eye. It wasn't it, man.
It's bad. It's bad because now TikTok be setting you up.
What was that? Wait.
That video's so goated. Oh my gosh. Like,
So
where'd he get the pants from?
Everybody. Watch my man pull the dance move off. Ugh. 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 My man's like that. Everybody else show that video to. They always look at the pants. I don't know why he's decided to wear tight pants, but. And who bought the smoke machine? I need special effects. It's like, all right.
Oh my god, bro. No, yeah, TikTok's dangerous, man. TikTok does this thing though where like I on purpose would like comedy videos to change my For You page. But yet when I go on my For You page, it's just ass everywhere.
Can you change that?
Your For You page? Supposedly it's supposed to go by what you like or who you follow.
it's like a combination of it all.
Know what I mean? Whoa. There's no way this man's about to join right now. There's no way.
That nigga's a late bloomer.
Yo,
What's going on, man?